closing in on first pitch here in downtown Los Angeles. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Still one of the best around, even after 52 years now. A look at Dodger Stadium in Southern California. It's the first of a brief two-game set between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, you're looking at two guys here getting their second opportunity here this year. Mixed results, as you can see in their first turn, so we'll see what's in store for them in this second time around.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. They'll match up against a guy who's made big strides since arriving stateside, the Korean-born left-hander Hyun-Jin Ryu. Rajai Davis will step in now. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And this is past a diving Utley at second, a base hit. So the Tigers get the leadoff man on, and with that, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Jose Iglesias will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And now with the full count, I got to think that means in all likelihood he'll be on the move over there at first.
On the ground to third. Utley for one. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Michael Lee will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here's a swing and a hard hit ball back up the middle and into center field for a 2-strike single. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. A two-run home run for Miguel Cabrera. And it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Now the starting lineup for Don Mattingly's Los Angeles Dodgers. It looks like this. They'll go to work against this fellow right here, Venezuelan-born right-hander Anibal Sanchez. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Chase Utley will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Lee moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jimmy.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Castellanos is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time now. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Andrew McCutchen will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Line hard into left, and that's in there, base hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Jose Bautista will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's running towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base.
Good time to run right here. 2 strikes, 2 outs. If he gets thrown out, you let the guy start off the next inning with a fresh count. Instead, as it is, now he's got a shot at a 2-out RBI.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 2-0. Nick Castellanos will stride in. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Hit hard but foul. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Hernan Perez will dig in here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. Now, this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
James McCann will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Braun has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Anibal Sanchez will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Now the bunt attempt is popped up, and this will be taken in by Uribe for out number 2.
Well, it's worth remembering that here in the American League, guys aren't really asked to bunt the ball all that often. No excuse for popping this one up, but this not quite as commonplace as it is over in the National League.
Rajay Davis will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Ryan Braun will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Adrian.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot.
Come on!
Now a ground ball here just to the left to second. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Carlos Ruiz will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Two out, nobody on. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're gonna go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. He's got himself back into a fastball count now.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. From deep in the hole, And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jose Iglesias is ready to go here as we begin the third. The 1-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. And a good strike two pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Lays off 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. One away here to begin the third.
I think another look here will show that this should have been ball four. And those are the little things that start to pile up if you're not careful. And you've got to have a better understanding of the strike zone there.
Michael Lee will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Bases are empty, one man out. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in here, the reigning batting champion in the American League.
Come on, turn the double.
Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And here, obviously, in a National League ballpark, no DH. You're looking for ways to create a little offense, so the steal sign is on, and he's into second with one away.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. On the ground down the first base line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with two away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That one's in there, 3-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Come on, Dudley.
3-1 on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing and a line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Nick Castellanos will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And there he goes towards second. And this is off the glove of Ruiz as it bounds away. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground to third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tigers are out in front, 3-0. Juan Uribe makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And Uribe able to hold off again, so he moves ahead 3-1.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Hyunjin Ryu will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Sanchez readying the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
One away, and Jimmy Rollins will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Up high, 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And he got him to swing early on the changeup there as this is skied out towards straightaway right. Lee is right there as he takes it for the second out. Andrew McCutchen will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. The 1-2. The slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Hernan Perez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Here now the 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Come on, let's get the out here.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, catcher, James
McCann will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this is in the air now, out to left. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Anibal Sanchez will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Well, I don't know if that was just discipline or whether he just wasn't going to swing the bat at all. At least he's making him throw a few pitches.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a fastball that swung on and lifted down the left field line. And Braun will handle this one for out number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
He'll swing at anything.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jose Bautista will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Fouled back. In the air to center. Davis is right there. One gone.
Well, that was a struggle with a capital S, but he finally gets him to lift the fly ball here to end the 9-pitch at-bat. That'll take some life out of the arm.
Ryan Braun will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Full count pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Runners on the move for second. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. Cespedes is going to get there to make the catch. And now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. Throw back to first. Doubles him up and the inning is over. Jose Iglesias will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Here's the pitch. And the payoff pitch here is hit on the ground down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled back. This for Utley at second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Miguel Cabrera will get an opportunity now, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Here it comes. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Brett Anderson is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Yoenis Cespedes will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Now a swing and a chance for the Gold Glover Gonzalez over at first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Carlos Ruiz will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And the pitch. And a swing and a miss that time from Ruiz as he becomes out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Juan Uribe will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Now, take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Woo!
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
There's a line drive that'll be over the head of Iglesias and on into left center field for a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Andre Ethier will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Andre Ethier.
Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Chase Utley will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The shortstop, number 11,
Jimmy Rollins. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
On the ground towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now. Jose Bautista. See what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Joel Peralta will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62, Joel Peralta.
Nick Castellanos will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Here he comes on 2-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The one thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Hernan Perez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
James McCann will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Anibal Sanchez will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Rajay Davis will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ryan Braun will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next. Sanchez readying the 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound, and the catch is made, 1 away.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And I kind of think even in a normal defensive alignment, he probably makes this play. But here you can see him playing close to the line because he's got backup in the form of his second baseman. And it winds up a fairly routine ground out to first.
Carlos Ruiz will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I think the sound you hear right now might be that train whistle pulling into the station for the final time. Look, he's giving his all out there, but you start to get the sense that this guy may have reached the end of the line.
Juan Uribe will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one. They trail 3-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. J.P. Howell will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Molina is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Jose Iglesias will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Now the pitch. 3-2 now. Now a ball hit on the ground for Rollins at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Michael Lee will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Let him swing and miss.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Miguel Cabrera will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they still lead it 3-2. Al Albuquerque will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Al Albuquerque.
Jose Molina will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
You can do it.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he's gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Chase Utley will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 11, Jimmy.
2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
All right, Rollins, your time. Let's go, Rollins.
And this is fouled straight back. Three and 2 now.
And you don't want to put this guy on as the tying run because he'd have a ton of speed over there at first base.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're down 3-2. Yoenis Cespedes will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Here comes the 1-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. The relay, he's going to try for it all now. And now they've got him caught in a rundown. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate.
Well, you know, sometimes after you've run that far, you just figure, what the heck, I'm going to go for it. But I think he blew a gasket there about halfway down the third baseline, and they wind up tagging him out, trying for that inside the Parker. You know, my motto is, run till they tag you.
Nick Castellanos will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Here comes the 2-1. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Hernan Perez will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. James McCann would be next. Pitch on the way. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. Taken there by Uribe. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Tigers 3 and the Dodgers 2. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jabba Chamberlain will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Cartwright will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks,
especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-2. Here it comes. Here's a sharply hit ball toward the hole, and the tying runs on base right off the bat. That gets through for a leadoff single.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Jose Bautista will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Ball 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and these fans will sit right back down now. It's a double play, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Ryan Braun will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Paco Rodriguez come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth.
Paco Rodriguez. Now playing left field and batting the seventh.
James McCann will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Yeah, that is really athletic there coming off the mound. Normally you'd figure a lefty would fall towards the third base side, but he gets a good break on this ball, and he's able to hustle over there to both make the scoop and the tag for the out.
Albert Cartwright will stand in for the first time here. Swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
And we'll get a look here at the grip on that last cutter. You can see he holds this thing way over to one side. And the idea is that at the last moment it'll cut in towards the hitter, just like that one did.
Rajay Davis will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Right on the corner, 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Down in order go the Tigers. They're up 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now
Safe situation here, so they'll hand it over to one of the best in the business, right-hander Joe Nathan. Adrian Gonzalez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's a swing, and Adrian sends a high fly ball deep to right field. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
Howie Kendrick will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the veteran deals on 1 and 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
A big first out there. That keeps the tying run anchored at first, and that's important because it's still going to take an extra base hit to get him home.
Juan Uribe will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And Uribe able to hold off again, so he moves ahead 3-1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, catcher,
Jose Molina will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he short-armed the throw a bit as it skips past him at second.
Looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, we all know that Joe Nathan has been doing this for a lot of years now. He knows what he's doing out there, and he works a strong 9th inning here to pick up the save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And the Tigers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Miguel Cabrera. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 3-2. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is...
The wind keeps beating on my window. I haven't slept all night.